Christine, Josephine and Evelyn are among the 330 students in Chumviere Primary School. In their community in Isiolo County, girls attending class is not a given. Most assist their mothers with work around the home and taking care of their younger siblings as their mothers go out to fend for the family.
There are so many obstacles that make the kid not to attend to school around this area. One of them being the way of life of their parents. Their parents are pastoralists, so sometimes they move with their animals, looking for the pastures and the water. During that time, they are not going to come to school. The other thing is culture. This is a community where mostly girls are married off when they are very young.
But these girls are fortunate. VSO Kenya's Education for Life program has given them an opportunity to learn, to read, do math, and eventually enter into formal education, opening up a world of possibilities for their future.
At first they are reducing, so I involved male mentors and the female mentors. So we went there as a group, we talked to them, we educate them on the importance of education, we give them some examples of the successful people in life, and that they allow their girls to come back to school.
Nilikuwa nakaa nyumbani kwa sababu wazazi hawakuwa na uwezo wa kunilipia shule. Sasa hiyo group ya VSO walikuja wakanileta shule. Sasa nashukuru sana.
Nimefurahi sana nilipoingia shule, nikaamua sema nitasoma hadi nimalize shule, nipate kazi hadi nijisaidie.
Nimefurahi sana kwa group ya VSO. Nimefurahi sana, nataka kusoma niwe daktari.
This program, nearly 5 years old now, has helped thousands of girls in marginalized areas of Isiolo, Garissa, Migori, Kisumu and Kilifi counties.
Girls like those who've undergone gender-based violence, early marriages, poverty, girls with disabilities, they've undergone different circumstances in their lives, and so they are rendered vulnerable, and due to these vulnerabilities, they have dropped out of school or never accessed education.
The children who are benefiting are between 10 and 19. They go through a 6th to 9th month catch-up planning of basic numeracy, literacy and life skills to prepare them for the next step.
And when it comes to literacy, we use real objects like sticks, counters, and we also use fake notes, currency. So this will enable them actually to interact with the community. So most of the resources that we use or resources that are available in the community, and they would help them actually to interact with the community in terms of uses.
Those 14 and under are primed to go to school with other students in the area. Those 14 and older are prepared to enter the workforce through business or employment.
There are girls who are just, even those who are now in the business, they are totally staying nothing. They don't know more about the education. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to take care of their kids. That's their hygiene, balancing diet for their kids. But through the steps of VSO, taking them through teaching, through class, how to start a business, how to save. Now they know how to save. Even others have now started their own business. For example, I have a girl who started selling utensils, and she buy machine. Now she's not selling utensils, she's now tailoring. She's working the work of tailoring. And she has bought golds, and our children are in school. That's a big example in our community.
Some opt for vocational training, where they master a skill that can support them. Others become apprentices, learning a trade from someone experienced.
Mimi nichagua hii kazi kwa kunipendeza. Kwa kuwa niliona mimi sikusoma, nikichagua hii kazi ni ya kuona na macho. Nikiona nitajua kupigilia msumari na hata sikuwa na meza. Fenye nilichagua hii kazi, nimetengeneza meza, fiti, sasa hivi niko navyo kwa ndani ya nyumba. Mimi naona hii kazi inanifaidi maishani mwangu.
Some choose entrepreneurship. Not only will they learn how to run their own businesses, VSO Kenya provides startup kits and even funding to get them off the ground.
Unapewa machine, ruler, pangasi, kamba. Tunachona nguo napata pesa. Naendelea na maisha yangu ya watoto na kusaidia na hiyo pesa ya kuchona.
Maisha yangu ilikuwa ngumu sana, sikuwa najiweza, nilikuwa hata nakata makaa ili nijisaidie. Lakini vile VSO ilikuja ikatusaidia, nikapata hiyo pesa nikaanzisha na biashara.
Here in Migori, some of these students go for skills in areas you would expect. Other girls will surprise you.
Niliona hii, acha nichukue hii ya jua kali, ndio itakayonisaidia maishani. Sikutaka kuchukua kozi ya biashara, juu ningekula mtaji nimalize, singeona faida.
From welding to carpentry, masonry to computer studies.
Mradi kwanza umenisaidia, naweza jua kuishi na watu wa kifamilia, naweza jua kupitia mradi kwa sababu venye tulikuwa tunafundishwa hata life skills. Naweza jua kuishi na watu kifamilia. Pia nimepata uwezo ule wa kujiajiri mwenyewe kupitia mradi. Hii biashara ikipik, pengine naweza pata pesa nyingine tena naweza expand hiyo biashara.
Nobody gets left behind. Eunice's 7th and last child, Jessica, has a spinal abnormality, making it hard for her to move around, feed herself and communicate. VSO has come to the rescue of families of over 60 children with disabilities in Migori County.
Nilifundisha bila naweza nikaishi na yeye, tusimdharau, tusimtenge. Na pia watoto wao wakuwa nafika karibu na yeye. Ndio maana hata watoto wao unajua wamempenda. Wanaweza kutoka naye na hii wheelchair walisaidiwa, naenda wanatembea tena pia wanarudi. Lakini si hapo awali tulikuwa watu ukiondoka sisi tumeondoka na mwacha, tunaweza kumwacha hapo nje mtu anaondoka naenda. Lakini kupitia kwa hiyo mafundisho kwa kweli kuna sehemu mimi yaliniweka. Niambia kwamba tusikuwe na udharau yeye. Tumchukulie kama ni mtu wa kawaida hata yeye.
Any girl who was identified to be having any form of disability or impairment that needed an assistive devices, we work together with the Ministry of Health to do a diagnostic assessment with them, and then they give recommendations on what they need to be given, and then we go through the process of procuring and having them get access to the assistive devices.
Sophia is a great example of how these young women take their training and run with it. Her store is so successful. She has expanded to a sewing business as well. From this business, she is able to fend for her children and pay for their school fees.
Imenisaidia juu zamani sikuwa naandika nijue kitu ya faida na kitu yenye si faida. Lakini vile nimesoma hiyo masomo ya VSO, sasa najua ni nini inanileta hasara na nini inanileta faida. Sasa najua kutofautisha.
While the program brings skills and new hopes to individual children, the whole community benefits.
A program like this is good for the community because it awakens the community. It helps the community to identify to know the importance of education. Because such a girl who was supposed to be married off, when she comes here into school, back in school, continue the education, succeed and become somebody better, then it will be a key indicator to the community that they should stop marrying off their girls at that age.
we appreciate VSO as the organization, since the community is now, the mindset has changed. People are empowered both mindset, heart, and the pocket. Now the story of vulnerability in the community has reduced. If it is what 90%, now it is 70% or 65%.
And while VSO is winding down the Education for Life program in the 5 counties, they see these communities continuing the initiative themselves.
What we see within the EFL project as opportunities for scale-up and sustainability mostly build around the networks that we've worked with within the time frame or the implementation period for the project. We have built networks within the counties that we work in, both with partners and government related departments who are supporting education for girls and also education in general.
The only thing that we want to urge at both levels of government is to ensure that they focus on supporting young people to acquire technical skills. Technical skills is a very viable skill that can help you gain resources and even feed your family without getting employment.
VSO invites the government and other like-minded development actors to support informal and non-formal education initiatives that can help increase the life chances and opportunities for girls and young women to reduce their vulnerability, leaving no girl behind in education. And you can contact VSO to see how you can help girls in your community to receive education for life.